Hello Sagittarius, welcome to GRAYCI'S Gamut. Today I will be doing a love and relationships reading. Remember that this is a general reading, it's not personal, but take what's for you, leave the rest for whoever it may be meant for, but stick around long enough to know the difference. Also take the energy, it's timeless, so take the energy from the time you see the video to a few weeks out. We're going to pull a Priestess of Light Oracle here and a Dark Mirror Oracle, should I say, as well. Kind of see what may be bothering you or eating, I feel like saying eating away at you. We have bright heart light, open connections. Nice. Very nice. It's a number 18, which reduces to a 9, which is like on the verge of something, on the verge of change, on the verge of love possibly, attracting a connection, or revisiting or revamping an existing one possibly, opening up the lines of communication, being more clear with each other, more I feel like honest with each other. Okay. Anger and chains. I feel like this is a time of anger and chains, especially with this open connections. I feel like some things have been possibly going on within your relationship or relationships. Resentments, some angers, things that have happened. I feel like not being bound by them though, and this is a time of that coming to an end. This may be for some of you what you've been feeling, like did I waste my time with this connection? Will I see a clearer future? And then you do have a clear open connection with this person as well though here, so it may take some work. All right, let's read from the book. This marks a time of opening up for you. You may have been feeling disconnected or isolated lately by your own choosing or due to circumstances outside your control. Either way, you're getting ready to come out of the trees and forge the profound soul-to-soul connections that enrich your life and bring you into alignment with the universal fields of unlimited abundance. This is a powerful card of manifestation. When you open your heart to receive from and give to others, the universe itself sends kindred souls willing to share their heart light, assistance, and solutions with you. On a purely practical level, this card could portend blossoming friendships and perhaps new love on the horizon. It's time to release your hesitation, let yourself trust, and open up to the honoring support all around you. Beautiful. And you heard what it said. It could be some new love coming in here for some of you if you are single. We have the number 29, anger and chains. Force channeled outside, unreasonable, undirected, but powerful. I've got to break free. I want to be free. Anger is not the road to clarity. It's not a controlled effort or a cold dish. It is raw, primal, explosive. It is the loss of reason, the loss of resistance and restraint. A bomb burning bright in black color. A wax seal carefully crafted to be immediately broken. But anger is also freedom. How can you break a single thread woven with a million others? How can you unfetter yourself from a bad situation, letting all the rest unchanged? It doesn't work like that. When you need to break free, you need to shake and shout, and more things will be broken than just what you want to hurt. They are like a bundle. You can target, but you cannot choose. Break many to break one. Save one to save many. I feel like someone needs to let out some truths here. I feel like you're not sure how to go about it. I feel like in order to set yourself free from possibly something you've changed yourself to, an energy, a negative energy you've changed yourself to, things you've went through that or things that maybe you have done that people don't exactly know about, and in order to clear the air with one, it's going to come out, it's going to blow wide open, and this is something that you're going to have to deal with no matter what. I do feel like it'll be hard. It'll be something maybe you've resisted for some time telling, because it is going to hurt some people to find out. There may have been an affair. You may have been I feel like two people, both married, in an affair with each other, and it's been going on for some time, and you can no longer deal with it like this, and it's going to come out. There's going to be a lot of people hurt within the situation. But in order to be with this person, in order to fully love with this person, you have to hurt other people to get there. Wow. Okay. All right, Sag. That's it for that energy there. Let's move on to the body of your read here. What does Sag need to know? 7 of Cups in the reverse. All that glitters isn't gold. All that sometimes things that make you feel good are going to be hurtful for others. And I'm going back. It feels like I'm trying to be pulled back into this energy here. The 7 of Cups in the reverse. It's like be very careful with the choices that you make at this time, and who that it will affect. You have Strength. You have the Strength card, came out at the same time. So this is together. I'm going to put it right together here. It feels like you may, in order to get to your happiness and be with that person you want to be with, it's about having to break up a marriage or a connection. Another connection has to be broken for this to happen. And this is always about hurting someone else. And you're going to have to be strong if this is the person you want to be with, or if you're not happy in your marriage, possibly, and seeking outside. The other person doesn't necessarily be married. I felt that with that card. But I feel like not being happy in the current situation and wanting to be in a different one. And it's going to take, for you to find your happiness, if you're not going to be happy with this person, it's not working out at all, but you're just there out of convenience or whatever. I feel like there's definitely, you need to make a choice. You need to figure out how you're going to carry out this this truth telling. And I do feel like it's going to take a lot out of you. You may be dealing with a Leo, or another fire sign with this Strength card here, and the choice that needs to be made as well. All right. Be careful. I feel hurtful. She's got her mouth in She's got her hand near the lion's mouth. I feel like someone may lash out, maybe physically. So just be mindful when you're about to tell your secret or tell them that you want to leave. If it's someone who is inclined to be violent, be very mindful of that, and don't be alone. Have somebody right there when you're telling them you're leaving or going to get your bags, whatever the case may be. Wow. Okay, Sag. What else do we have for Sagittarius at this time? What else do they need to know? What else may be going on? And what they're dealing with. I feel like something emotionally. Where are their emotions going to be at this time? I feel like 10 of Swords. Yeah. Definitely hurt. Even though this may be a decision you make may be for the greater good, for the betterment of yourself and possibly the situation, it's going to hurt. I feel like definitely be mindful of people being vindictive and getting back at you. With this 10 of Swords here. If you, there may be someone that has some dirt on you as well. So be mindful of that. And this may be one of the things you're going to have to be strong about and keep your strength. You're going to have to, you're going to have to be, remember exactly the things you've told them or that they may let out afterwards because you hurt them. You have the Page of Cups here. I do feel like there is love after all this. I do feel like there's a possibility of the proper connections that I feel like, and it came back to emotions again. This may be ending up being very emotional. This person may have love for you, and you leaving the situation because you're not happy there is gonna I feel like there may be some things you're gonna find out about that person as well. They're going to lash out and they're going to say some things, and it's probably truth telling for them because they're like, finally this is done and I don't have to lie anymore, and some things will be coming out, and it's going to hurt. I feel like that's going to hurt you even though you don't want to be with this person anymore. finding out possibly that they were maybe doing the same thing you were doing, or feel the same way as well. And it may bring up some kind of a clarity here as to why you haven't been able to get along, or why you just haven't been happy in the situation, because maybe they aren't either. Temperance. If you do have to tell somebody that you're leaving, if you're breaking up, I feel like for some of you, you need to have patience with this person. They're going to lash out because you're hurting them. It's just the way it is. So try not to, obviously, physically, you're going to fight back. But I mean, if they are throwing emotional sabotage at you and saying things, it's because you hurt them. Some things they're going to say aren't going to be true, and some things they're going to say are going to be very hurtful. But you need to not lash out in order to make this an easier transition out. I do feel like this is divinely guided. I'm going to put this right here because I feel like this is something that has to happen. You had to go through some things, but staying in a place where you're not really meant to stay for a very long time is you know, it has to happen, and you will be replenished. Your energy, your everything will be, your life will be replenished after it is done. We have the Magician in the reverse. This card talked of manifestation here, being a strong manifester at this time. I do feel like be careful within the reverse. Be careful what you are asking for or wishing for. I feel like someone that may be in a extramarital affair that decides that you want to, this other person may talk about leaving their person. You know what I mean? They're like agreeing with you. Oh, I wish we could be like this every day when you're sneaking around, whatever. But I feel like when the ball drops, when you let it out, it could be an emotional, your person may make you mad, you may, you know, and that's when it comes all out. Well, the other person is not going to leave that person. For some of you, that other person that's been telling you all along, they love you, they want to be with you, and they don't want to be with their person, blah, blah, blah. They stay with them, and you end up with a whole mess over on your side of the fence. So just be very mindful of that. Be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. Anything else here for Sag? Whoa, okay. We have the Knight of Cups. We have Judgment in the reverse. You know what? I'm gonna put that there. We'll put these together. And you have the Nine of Cups in the reverse as well. You know what? No, I won't. I'm going to put it beside. It may not be connected to the energy because it did come out separate and together. I do feel like you need to put your heart out there. You need to tell how you really feel. Keeping things to yourself, like I say, it can begin to harbor resentments. It can be causing the arguments and such because you're irritable about it, because you're not really happy. Put your heart out there. I feel like you speaking your true authentic self, and don't be afraid of judgment. I feel like with this Judgment in the reverse, there may be judgments, but don't be afraid of judgment. You have to get this off your chest. You have to, in order to move forward. And with this Nine of Cups in the reverse, you're not going to get there until you make a stance and do what needs to be done. You'll be forever wondering. That's what I feel like. All right, let's pull some cards for clarity here on this energy for Sagittarius. What else do they need to know about this? What else do they need to know? We have the Three of Wands. From that point on, from the point that this ends up, everything that's laid out in the open, I feel like you finally see a future for yourself coming in here. I do feel like I'm going to put it right here because I feel like this is what has to happen. Secrets need to come out. The moon isn't out here, but I wouldn't doubt it if it wouldn't pop out amongst these cards for clarity. But I feel like secrets that are being revealed are need to happen. This needs to happen because you've been stuck in this energy for some time now. Not being happy. Seven of Swords. Be mindful, because I do kind of feel like someone is going to, if you are leaving someone for someone else, I really feel like the other person is not going to want a relationship. They made all the moves like that. They told you this. They treated you like they were so in love with you. I feel like it's not going to work out. So just be mindful of that if you do choose to do this and not want to fix where you are. If you don't love the person that you're with and you're realizing this and you're ready to move on, then you just move on. But don't do it because you are sure you're destined for this other relationship, because it may not work out. King of Swords. The King of Swords here. This may be an air sign that you're dealing with. I'm gonna put this. I feel like putting it with that. Quite honestly, so if your person is an air sign that you're dealing with, and I mean the person that you are doing whatever with and want to be with, I feel like there's a good chance that they aren't going to leave their other person, or they're not going to continue a relationship with you even once you go through all this. All right. Anything else for Sag about this energy here? Justice. Boy, Justice has come up in the reverse like almost every read here. Justice in the reverse with the Wheel in the reverse. Something's going to happen that definitely for some of you that it's not fair. Whatever it is, it's not going to be fair. You're going to have some strength. I'm going to put it over here because you have to have some strength. You're going to need a lot of strength to go through this change of life. It's going to be completely different. Different house, maybe different, living in a different place altogether. Separating yourself from your person and the way you may have been used to this way you live, and it's not going to be the same. This person you may hook up with is not going to, it's the things that you got used to with this other person, you're not going to get out of this person, just so you know. And it's a big change. It may seem unfair the way that it turns out, just to warn you here. I'm going to veer off of this energy. Is there anything, what does Sag need to look forward to that's very positive when it comes to their relationships? Is there anything positive evolving at this time with Sag's relationships? Okay, we have Two of Wands and we have Ace of Cups in the reverse here. Coming out together. Two of Wands. This is you looking out upon what has already happened, or what your actions have caused, what you've created. For some of you, there will be this positive movement forward. Even I feel like a lot of negative stuff may occur from this. I do, but I feel like that this is gonna have you seeing a better future for yourself in the long run with this Three of Wands sitting on this Temperance card. I feel like it's something that these things all have to happen. It may take time, but I feel like with this Ace of Cups in the reverse coming out with the Two of Wands, this is you being able to see why it needed to happen. Eventually, you won't be able to see it when it happens, but afterwards you'll be able to look back on everything or look out across how things are at the present time. And I feel like it is a gift. You had to be things taken away, things broken down, just so you can build yourself to the better person. It's a better or find that better love. And you have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Seven of Wands in the reverse here as well. You're going to be unclear for a while with this Knight of Pentacles. Not knowing where you stand, not maybe in the midst of finding a new place to stay, finding not knowing where you stand with this other person or within yourself, maybe feeling like, did I do the right thing? I do feel like no matter what you need, it's going to help you move forward. If you weren't happy in your situation anyway, then definitely it's the right move to leave, whether it be with someone else or for the reasons. There may be underlying reasons to it. And you have the Seven of Wands here, and it feels like you being able to get over this. You being able to get through this and growing from it and learning from your mistakes. It just feels like there's growth to your own self, you know, aside from everybody else and everything that happens. Once it's said is done. What's done is done. Whether you're with that person or not, whether someone betrays you, whether they do or don't, I feel like this had to happen because it cleans your slate out. It makes for something new, and maybe then you'll be able to allow real love in. Wow. Okay. I'm going to pull a grace card because this is kind of complicated and I'm ready to get out of this. I really am. This energy is all over the place for you, Sag. It's making me all like bonkers. A lot of unknowing, not knowing what the future is going to bring. It will bring some happiness, though. Definitely some happiness, but you're not. The phases you got to go through to get there are very shady. Okay. What does Sag need to know before I close the read? We have illumination. Believe in the power of grace. When we least expect it, a new door will open, and the light of grace will illuminate our next step. Whatever goes on in your life right now, in your love life, in your relationships, know that it has to happen for a new way to happen, a new door to open, so that you can achieve that happiness and see that ship coming in, so to speak, that positiveness in your relationships for the future. Be open, honest, and it may be difficult, but I believe that you'll be happy in the long run that you did. All right, Sag, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. I'll see you next video.